What's actually popping, ladies and gentlemen? YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Thanks for tuning in. Bam, let's switch it. I'm here. Let's do it.
I mean, you're now like in somewhere in the middle of the maze. um, we kind of had to, stop playing right after you all went into this room after not triggering the trap.
Oh yeah, the trap did not trigger.
That was very obvious. Like it's a wall with spikes, so yeah, and you know, streaks of blood on the floor. But it did not move. You went into this room, and Esther was the first one here, so he was, trying to figure out something.
I was
Um,
just trying to get this lid off.
Pretty much, which you figured out was heavy. That's kind
It's
of
very
that's where you got. Um, Now you're all in here, and I think we said that you would have taken a long rest here,
Yeah, I think that
and
was the plan. Yes.
Sounds right.
that
That's
was, I
correct.
think
We had
that's
all
pretty much.
clicked it, so if it
Yeah.
wasn't, then
Shit.
No, I think that's just kind of
we
the
did
the,
double
the
and
end
triple
point
check.
we had last time. Um, just to be like just to make sure, would you like to have any kind of special watch order, or does this seem safe enough to just sleep and
Solomon feels
you know
safe.
probably, I mean, a well protected place,
I mean,
that's for sure.
I'll take the first watch
All right.
and then sleep.
Yeah, Solomon's
All right.
exhausted. I feel like he's just
Mm,
emotionally and physically exhausted.
yeah, yeah,
We got ripped apart pretty good, so he's definitely not feeling great.
yeah.
You
um
can take one of the watches.
you'll definitely, like, if you want to take a watch, um just just make a perception check. So I guess Sherwin would be the first one to take to try,
I can
Squig's
do
gonna take
try
that.
to
a watch.
just look out, listen for whatever happens.
We got a
That's a really
24.
good perception check. So what you would have heard during your watch, kind of right at the start of it, actually. So not quite an hour into it, would have been a kind of a clicking noise, just like one kind of heavy click. Um, Coming because your hearing is pretty good from
Mhm.
the spiked wall.
Ooh, a little click
Like,
on the spike. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Can I try to
mm,
deduct what that could be? Could I like roll an investigation to try to see what that
make
could be?
that would be history or
History.
intelligence.
Okay. I'll do a history if you'll let
All
me.
right, sure.
Yeah, that's 12.
It's okay. You don't quite, know what it would mean, but you're pretty sure that it probably did, like, the clicking noise was something to do with the trap, definitely. But nothing in the trap room moved, as far as you could see.
Okay.
Um, so, changing states, some kind of
Okay.
maintenance, something like that, that is invisible, but definitely did something. Yeah, that's pretty much all you know.
Okay. I would who's taking the second shift?
I think
I'll
Squig's
take the.
Soren, probably.
Yeah, I'll take the second
Soren.
shift.
Oh,
Yeah.
Soren.
Yeah, sure.
Well, see, I was listening outside, seeing if I could find maybe any of them skeletons coming or anything like that, because we did leave a couple of them alive up there. But I did not hear any skeletons coming. But I did. I was listening, and behind those little spikes down there, I heard a clicking sound, and I'm not quite sure what exactly it means, but
They were moving yesterday. Maybe the click is like a reset or something.
well that would make sense. I just thought I would let you know. Maybe if you're gonna be taking the next watch, maybe don't go out there by yourself.
That's probably a good idea.
You keep an eye on Klaus for me, will you?
Yeah, that's also probably a pretty good idea.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna go cuddle up in the corner over here. But I just thought that I should let you know everything that I've seen on my watch.
Would I be able to figure out what that click could have been? Just let me roll for that.
Um, yeah, you can also try to make it'll be a little bit harder than for Sherwin. But you can try to roll history or just straight intelligence to possibly get lucky. Just adding some to the DC. No, you don't know what it is exactly. What you do kind of assume would be that it might have been some kind of a reset or something like that.
Mechanics aren't really my forte.
Yeah.
During my watch, I'll go ahead and ritual cast familiar again to get my little guy back.
All right. Cool. Also make a perception check just to, see if anything important pops up.
By the way, I know this kind of is represented by the map, but Solomon is sleeping in the doorway, pretty much.
Yeah. And I would say that Klaus is definitely kind of leaning against you because, you're his like protective wall now.
Super perceptive.
So you're pretty distracted by guessing a mixture of you're familiar and, thinking about stuff. There's some background noises, but yeah, nothing you could like put your finger on where it came from, what it was. Nothing. Um, but nothing seems to like move in the room. Like there's nothing you couldn't have overlooked that happens. So that's good. Who wants to take the third shift?
Squigs will take it.
All right. If you do take that shift, what I would assume is that Klaus doesn't like to like sleep when you're awake, but he doesn't know because unless someone wakes him. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah, exactly. And so all you like what Squeaks will kind of realize though is that Klaus whatever else he sees, he can just roll a perception check for that. He will kind of see that Klaus is like either having bad dreams or just sleeping a little bit badly. Nothing all that worrying, but he's like moving a lot and kind of,
Yeah. Okay.
does sometimes seem to kind of wake up a little bit.
Real good perception too. I'd like to say that he probably notices that because he positions himself so his tail is like flopping on top of Klaus's face while he's asleep, and
Yeah.
he's just like, butt on his head, just
Yeah.
looking out over the top of Solomon.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of quiet in the chamber, and apart from the one torchlight that is burning in there, nothing else is moving really unless you guys move. So it's very easy to like see or hear when something is happening in the chamber. But outside of it, he doesn't really hear or see anything. It is like he does sometimes hear some scraping kind of far away, just from somewhere. Might just be an echo kind of creeping in, like some background noises as well. Some like knocking sounds, all kinds of things that just sound like they're quite far away, and it's never anything you would be concerned about. So nothing really to, you know, nothing to wake anyone up.
All right, sounds good.
And you do finish your long rest, of course. So what would you like to do the next morning? Whatever
Well,
time it is.
we're ready to open this puppy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Esther's probably not like up and at him real early this time like he normally is. He's probably
Uh-huh.
taking his time getting out of bed.
All right.
Torn is a complete morning person, full energy,
Mm.
wide awake. Let's go, guys! Chop, chop, clap, clap, clap. Let's do this. Let's
Klaus
open that
does
tomb.
wake up
Feeling
pretty
great.
easily.
I'm so sore.
Yep.
What seems to be what's going on there, son?
It's a morning of mystery. Sherwin, let's discover what we've found.
I think Soren's around doing his thing, and Solomon's absolutely trying to like build a little fire and try to like cook breakfast.
Oh, all right. I mean, there's even a lit torch in the room that's kind of fastened to the wall, but
Oh no,
there's a source of fire.
Use the horn.
Yeah, you say that, but he still has like some like it's like straight up jerky, but he has it on a stick and he's cooking it on a sconce, and he's just like, yeah, no, but I like my food warm.
Hey,
He hasn't killed himself yet. Sometimes you just gotta let it ride.
Gotta let it
Okay.
That is the
I feel like this is what
accurate-
Esther is waking up to. He like looks up and he sees Solomon cooking jerky on a sconce, and then just sees everyone just kind of shake their heads and like look back at the script, and he's just like, "Oh, can I go back to sleep?" Like,
unforgiving ration for sure.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
let's look at this here this tomb we got here, son. Who do you think is laying in here?
Well, it says right here, the first Dragon Lord.
Oh,
It's what we've been looking for.
well, we should probably not disturb him, right?
Well, we need
or
his
hear
Klaus is
me out.
right by you. Like,
Think about this. Let's just open it up. He starts pushing on it.
okay. I
Oh.
mean,
While he's kind of playing against this giant, massive stone, well, remember, Sherwin, we're here for the weapons. We got to have the first Dragon Lord's weapons as part of that prophecy.
Oh, right. You guys go ahead. And I'm just gonna back up against the wall.
Starts
fair.
going through his
Okay.
back. You know I got a goddamn
Esther, just
crowbar
make
in
a
here
strength
somewhere.
check. If
And he
you
pulls out his crowbar. He's like, "Got it." All right.
yeah, if you got a crowbar, you get advantage on it. But as long as it's just you pushing, just make a strength check to see what happens.
Strength or athletics?
If you don't have a crowbar,
strength.
I'll give the help action to help push you up.
Yeah,
I'll
you
screw
will
that
Oh,
one way or
that's-
another actually get to roll with advantage. But
I'm just cooking food over the sconce, just like you
Pretty
can
good.
do it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good, Garth. Why are you
he
strong?
tries to push it, and it, like he almost moves it. Like there's a second when you think, oh, now it's actually getting loose, but it doesn't.
all
This
right,
is
well,
really heavy and very like certainly something you would need probably just more people for it to get opened. Like you've almost like your angle was really good, but you might
there's
need
4
like
people
one
in
more
this
person to
party.
help you probably.
There's 4 people in this party, and it really feels like the wrong 2 came over to do
I
this particular.
really
part,
feel
doesn't it?
like we are not the ones best suited to do this.
Squigs,
My back
why don't you try to help
Still
out there,
sore from
Squigs?
yesterday.
I think I pulled
Squigs
something.
is just like doing like sitting on my shoulder, just interconic to both of us because we can understand it. Like, you got this,
Yeah.
guys. Really put your back into it. I'm
I
tiny.
start
Yeah.
I start limping around. I think I got a Charlie horse. Oh, nope.
I think the last time I messed with one of these, me and Klaus, well, I guess Solomon, you were there too. I got sent to the Titan Lord and almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
chewing food, just like,
probably a
yep,
different.
wasn't
Klaus is
good.
Different
definitely gonna
trip.
stand there and just be like, look very worried. He's not gonna try to speak up, but as Sherwin does, he kind of just nods pretty violently.
All right. Well, maybe they're not gonna help us then. Soren, maybe there's like a contraption, like a button or something in here. He starts like feeling over the edges, like thinking more like a thief again.
Mm. Make an investigation check.
I'm kind of trying to help Soren with an investigation. check.
Or if you want to like do it like
We
that,
can do
then Soren do it with advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
Oh,
solid.
damn.
ooh-wee.
That's why I was helping him with it.
So your X-ray eyes. You okay? Let's see. What do you actually see? I mean, you do see this very nice statue on top that has a lot of details. No buttons or anything like that, as far as you can see. There, it looks like it's detailed just to be pretty. You kind of look around. It You kind of see that there are slight scraping marks where the lid kind of lies on top of the actual sarcophagus. So it's probably been moved before. Um, and you don't really see a lot of like traces other than that on the sarcophagus, but as you like look around it, you see some like rests of tracks. Something with hooves must have been in here at some point in time.
By the
It's just like
by the
half of big footprint, like the front part of a pair of hooves. They're very
Do
close
they
to the sarcophagus, and they're in a place where they kind of disturbed a piece of the dust around there that you did not walk over. So that's how you figure
do
out.
they look about the size of the zombie minotaur things that we met earlier?
Yeah, possibly a little bit bigger.
Oh,
Like,
well, fuck.
by the way, with a natural 20, when Soren comes by and explores around Solomon, he's gonna go, oh, found the button, boop, and just give him a
mhm.
nice little poke on the nose. So there it is.
Oh,
It was your
yeah.
smile
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
time.
My allergies. Oh.
All right.
When's the last time you washed your hands?
What?
What's washed? What?
Oh no. Immediately
What do you mean?
prestigitate my face over and over again.
Wow.
And then your hands.
Now I can lie to you
Oh,
about that, but I'm
gross.
real
They're like,
bad at lying.
Yep. Um. Yeah, you.
I mean, I can literally
Oh,
only get a 21 strength. If it was athletics, I might be able to get. I could get a
well,
21.
Yeah.
Esther, you see right
Without their
here?
help, legitimately can't.
I think
It
what
looks like
sort of.
something's been here before. You see here,
Yeah.
look at these prints. You see these indentions here? There's some scratch marks on top of this right here. It looks like the lid's been moved. Something's been in here. Looks like maybe something hoven, maybe minotaurs.
Uh, well, I mean, that could be the case, but so you're saying that it's not on there flush?
I mean, it looks like it's been disturbed before. It looks like they put it back where it was.
So then at least we know it's something that's intelligent enough to put back what they did, done with it.
It's also entirely possible we open this thing out, we find out the weapons are gone.
Well, yeah, but what if they aren't gone and we decide that they might not be there, so we just don't open it?
Oh, hello there,
We gotta
Wiz.
check. What if they are
Hello.
in there?
Exactly what I'm saying. It
How's
doesn't
it
make sense
going?
not to open them. If we go somewhere else, we search the whole rest of the place and find out they ain't nowhere else.
Soren,
We
the
gotta come
only
all the
other
way
thing
back
you
through
can
here.
see is that it's probably true that Esther kind of already like tried the right thing. But you might need someone else or just, have multiple people push from different sides, like just angle it somehow so that you don't just like push from one corner.
We need more hands
Um,
on this. Solomon, come help us push.
Well, gotta agree. The last time we've opened a sarcophagus, our friend here was pretty devastated, and now also it also got my friend Sherwin killed. So,
Well, you remember that? You remember that?
unless you
That
have a
kind.
pretty good reason for me to push open this sarcophagus, probably not gonna
I
be
mean,
able to help you,
You
friend.
this is the
remember?
first
You remember
tool.
your sister Oracle that we met underneath the temple that one time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she says we need to get the weapons that this guy used to have.
she did kind of.
She
Well,
did, but why
She
would this
pulls up.
sarcophagus have to do anything with it? Do you have
Well,
any?
it's
I heard you talking
traditional.
about.
It's traditional in a lot of warrior cultures to be buried with your weapon.
Yeah, but why disrupt the dead?
Because
Well,
we
we don't
need
have to
the
disrupt them. We can always put it right back. If we find out that the weapons aren't here, then we move on to the next most likely spot. But if we move on, then we'll never know if they were actually here. We might be leaving them behind.
Yeah, but
And
if
I
I
will
do,
say that
I want
I've
you to
never
bury.
known a dead person to be real mad about being disrupted.
I
Normally
mean,
they
Okay.
we'll
just
all do it. We'll all do it together, and that way, if something happens to you, it's happening to all of us at the same time. You won't be alone.
teamwork.
All right, let's do a charisma check or whatever, or some kind of. See, are you trying
yeah,
to
I
do
mean,
deception or do a
it's
persuasion? Let's see if you can put
probably a persuasion check, yeah, on
I'm helping.
Soren's.
and I'll do
I
insight.
this
I'll do
this is
insight.
not supposed to be
Yeah.
advantage. Sorry,
Wow.
I rolled advantage by mistake.
Good.
Yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
both are
All
good,
right. I'll
but
help. I'll help.
yeah. All right. So in that case,
Soren puts his
roll
hands on it
another
with the help.
strength check. Like every single one that is pushing, just make a strength check.
We're about to find out why we need
Okay.
Solomon.
Wow. Yep. Yep. But combined, this is enough. You feel the lid move. You were so close to opening it like on your own anyway.
Careful, guys.
Like
Careful.
really close.
Ridiculous.
Don't push it too far. Don't push it too far. We don't want to crash over.
Like
We're just trying to get a peek.
I watch
Careful,
Soren
careful.
and Esther to like try to push. I kind of
Yeah.
like watch for a minute. And I just move it.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna try to direct them to just open it carefully. We're not trying to like break his crypt or anything. Just open it
Mhm.
slightly enough that we can see inside and all that kind of stuff, and then close it if we need to.
All right. Sherwin, make a perception check, please.
I certainly can. 18.
All right. That's pretty good. All them like just noises echoing around this maze and probably have been all night. You hear just pretty heavy footfalls approaching. Yep. Right now, that's all you can see. The the sarcophagus is opened a little bit. Just the tiniest slit has been opened, and then just a little bit more, so you can, reach in there or something. From what you see right at the start, this is pretty dark and dusty, as you would not necessarily expect, except for whatever has been decaying in there. Um, but as you kind of start looking into it and, trying to figure out what you see and, possibly trying to shine light in there, you all start hearing the sound, because it is like something something just galloping towards you, pretty much. And it's getting louder. Just a second. I'll move it over.
That's disconcerting.
Just a
Where's
little
the
bit.
sound? Where's the sound coming from?
You hear it just kind of coming right from the. It's oh yeah, because you rolled pretty high. You kind of have this little second of thought about this noise you heard in the night, Sherwin. Like
Mm-hmm.
this clicking. You don't hear any clicking right now. You just hear like heavy hooves approaching. And you would be the one to see him first. He's like a little bit too big to put him in there completely, but
But it's definitely not coming from the
that's what happens.
sarcophagus, right?
It is not coming
That's
from the
kind of what we were
sarcophagus.
worried
It's
about.
coming
Yeah.
from
Thank God.
from the trap room.
Can
I
I
run back.
can I cast spiritual weapon as I see this thing coming around the corner here?
Yeah,
And
it's kind of racing around the corner.
I just
Um,
guys, I think we got a problem over here.
Yeah, can I
Is it
go
got two
there?
hooves?
It's really big. Does my 18 does it have hoofs?
it is this is a centaur, just a really big one. So yeah, that does has hoofs. The lower part looks very much like a bull's.
Yes, it very much has four hoofs, not just
Yeah.
the two like we saw earlier.
Would
Sorry,
four
Two
hooves
hooves and
match
a
up
foot.
with
It
what I'd
does take
seen?
off more than the other.
I ca-
Would four hooves match what I'd seen with the sarcophagus?
Well, maybe like just seeing the front hoofs, that might work, because everything else around there, you've been walking all around and there's not that much dust on the ground generally. So if only the front hoofs have left a mark, then yeah. But you only saw those two.
Sorry, I started to try to move. Can I, if I hear those hooves, can I move towards the front? I want to get between everybody else and the action. Can I move over there?
Yeah. Let's actually probably start by rolling initiative,
Yeah, fair enough.
because that way I know like who does what how quickly a little bit better. Could probably wing it, but
Hold like shit.
kind of do it by the book.
this is how it goes.
Hey.
Interesting spread.
Yeah.
Okay, got them all.
That's
Descending order.
Needed to go early this one.
Yeah, so answering you will have to wait until it's your turn.
Do I
Zoran's the first one to do anything. I'll give you your spiritual weapon
Okay.
because you were like in front of there and you rolled an 18, so I would say that you kind of noticed it like a round before the others.
when it's summoned it does swing. Do I get a swing off with it or no?
Sure. Make a swing. 20 does hit.
Thank God.
Yeah, it would be kind of sad if it didn't, I have to
Oh,
admit.
that's a solid miss. Oh my
Guys,
Yeah,
I think it's mad too.
Yeah, it is now.
you hit it, and it swings at the big man with the hoofs. It
Yeah.
doesn't like, it doesn't look like this is gonna be a one-shot thing at all to you. But you hit it. So yeah, let's actually go that way now. So Soren would be the next one or the first one in this round.
Oh, I didn't prepare
What
my
would you?
spells. I'm gonna prepare those real
Oh,
quick
yeah,
before it's my
just
turn.
sure.
Well, I definitely don't want to step out in front of whatever that is. Can I use my turn to look in the sarcophagus and see if we can see any potential weapons in there?
Sure. Yeah, it's like it's a big void in there, or a big hole as far as you can see, because the one light that is on the wall does not shine directly into it. If you want to use any kind of light source to make it brighter in there, you could.
I'll use my action to light a torch.
All right. You light a torch and look in there, and there's like possibly a very old shroud or something. Kind of, or like there's a grayish brown kind of thing that is seemingly covering whatever is in the coffin. That is immediately visible. Make a perception check. Unless you want to like start rummaging around, but you already took your action, so maybe not this round.
Oof, I am so bad at that.
Yeah, so beyond that possible shroud or whatever it really is, the only thing that hits you is the very musty smell.
Oof.
It
Smells like mold too.
definitely does not smell very nice in there. It's a mixture of all kinds of decay.
Boy, my bad. That cooked jerky didn't go down so good. My bad.
Smells
Sorry
like
about that.
sconce.
It's worse than the
Yeah.
sarcophagus. Sorry about that. Yep.
Smells like
Happens.
straight sconce.
Yeah, well.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So that's that. Would you like to try and move anywhere else or do anything like bonus action thing or anything?
No, I don't really do a lot of that. So no, that's
All right.
that will be my turn.
Okay. Esther, you also hear the little sounds a little bit like a horse running through the maze. Something big, four-legged, galloping.
All right. He just kind of rolls up on top of the sarcophagus. Hops back down over here, pushes Klaus out of the way,
Sure.
then moves over here where he was actually gonna go.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Um,
I thought as much.
at a glance, is there a trigger mechanism that I can see in the floor?
Looking at the other room or around you?
Or
In
I
the
was
other
thinking
room.
here or like on the wall here somewhere. Because if that's just a
Okay.
way for me to hit a button and crush him with a spike ball, that'd be
This is gonna be like just a quick perception check to, figure it out. You're not gonna walk through the room and actually investigate. You look quite thoroughly both here and in the other room. You know there's a sconce on the wall. You don't see any like pressure plate kind of things like sticking out in the other room. If there is such a mechanism, then it is well hidden.
Okay.
And doesn't seem to be a button, and definitely not one like push me to, like, make the trap go. Yeah, nothing like that.
Okay, this is either gonna be awesome or it's gonna be the worst.
Okay.
So I move. Okay, yeah, all right. So I have Squigs hang on the wall, holding onto the sconce, his feet
Okay.
braced, and then I say, when I give the signal, pull it, and then I shoot
Okay.
at this guy and call him a big dirty bitch, and then scoot back against the corner of the wall. And so I'm having Squigs hold his action
To pull.
to pull the lever, and then I'm
Okay.
using my action to shoot and taunt the centaur.
Okay. Sure. Um. Yeah. Shoot the centaur.
What up, mob? What's really going
That's
on?
a
And
10. That's not gonna hit.
everybody gets a
But
warning shot.
yeah, exactly. For taunting, you don't need that much more.
Oh, Jesus.
Um.
Is that an arrow trap coming up around behind my back
A
there?
lot of people have not gotten a warning shot, just to be fair. A lot of people have not gotten a
Most,
warning.
like, and by
Actually, I don't
far,
think
all
anyone
of them.
has
80 to
gotten a warning
90%.
shot at all. Not a single person has gotten a warning shot yet.
I feel like that's what you call back, though.
Yeah,
That's
every
growth.
time it's
That's
just
progress. That's progress.
like every time I miss, I always say warning shot.
I just
You've already
realizing
shot me
dude.
3 times. Well, now it's a warning shot.
we're fighting this guy. He's a
Yeah, so I'm gonna
centaur.
retreat back to here, uh, push Klaus out of the way again, and watch the door and pray this works.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Uh. So there's, you know, we'll see how that works. The next one in the turn order is the big centaur.
Just the big
Who
fella.
totally ignores your spiritual weapon. Like, it's obviously there, but he's got the the most fiery look on his face, like right towards you, Sherwin. Like, because you're standing in the door and are invisible. Um.
As soon as he's all the way in the room, Esther would
Yeah.
yell.
And as he is like just rushing forward, so he will move in just a second. He also kind of, you hear him, like he's been like grumbling and like not speaking exactly, but as he rounds the corner and just sees Sherwin there, he just kind of starts talking at him, kind of, and also moving. So let's see in which order we do this. So he definitely will move. Um,
I see your skin's green. Mine's green too.
true. Um,
Do we know what language he's speaking?
yeah. As he's like in the middle of the room, let's try to like do the trap triggering thing first. He will
Well,
be speaking in common in just a second.
I was gonna say if he was speaking already as he was coming in, I would listen to what he's saying.
Oh,
Before-
for like the first sentence he says as he like rushes into the room and obviously like charges towards Sherwin
How's work, mob?
is come to pay your respects, have you?
Oh yes, that's exactly what we're doing.
Well, what do you think of your great hero? Just
Oh,
keeps talking, and I'll move him closer. Also have to count how many he did get there.
Well, I mean, he's our predecessor, so of course we gotta like him, right?
And
well,
as he moves closer, he just like
I feel that,
screams
mob.
out,
I feel
"Xander
that.
the Conqueror! Xander the Murderer! I'm the last of my
Pull!
tribe. I cannot rest."
I say pull.
Okay.
As soon as he starts to scream, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, he's a fae. This isn't good." Pull.
So yeah, Griggs pulls on the sconce. Um, make a strength check, I guess, for him.
I'm assuming that it's just gonna pull the torch out and fall over, but like it's still worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Hey, not bad.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
really
that's
good.
pretty good.
Wiggs is way stronger than I am. And it's
Yeah.
legit truth. Like he has way better strength stats than I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the torch just he manages to pull the torch out of the holder. It has like it was pretty solidly fastened in there. Like stuck in a way that was supposed to like hold. He just pulls it out, the whole thing, and falls to the ground with a torch that keeps burning.
Man, I've been listening to too many of those goddamn
Just for
story times.
fun, could you make a dexterity check for dexterity saving throw for him?
I get a fucking grade on the
Okay.
roll.
Well, in that case, you'll take 1d4. And he takes a point of fire damage.
Point of
Like it kind of lands
torch
a
falls
little
on
bit
your
on
head,
him.
damn it.
Yeah. But yeah, he
Oh,
rights himself.
Squigs, you okay there,
And
buddy?
he's gonna be prone right now. Like he'll have to get up. Not that
I
much
just
damage,
imagine
but at
the torch
least.
lands on top of him and he's just like,
Yeah.
All right, well that didn't work out how I planned, Squigs. New plan. Back to what we used to do. Let's start shooting at
Yeah.
him.
So yeah, the Minotaur like gets up to that point, just kind of, going on about how Xander is a murderer. He's the last of his tribes, tribe, and he just kind of, and you like feel his breath and his like it's like there's heat coming off of him. He's really angry. He gets as far as to say that he's the last of his tribe and he cannot rest, as he charges right at Sherwin, obviously.
You know, for being I've been making real bad life decisions.
Is that loud fellow out there holding like a weapon or something? Is he the guy that got into this sarcophagus? Is that what's going on there? There's a lot of noise.
I
It's
have
hard
a
to concentrate in
feeling
here.
I'm about to find out very, very soon.
Yeah, you are. Let me just check if I have.
Well, if you're about to get a close view of the weapon, try to see if it looks like it came from a dragon lord or something.
I'll do my best to keep my eyes on what it is.
Also,
Oh,
if there's
wow.
any inscriptions, anything like that on there, see if you can get a real quick read on them while they're buzzing past.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
So,
that's no problem. I'm pretty observant.
I didn't roll this publicly, but I can totally like take a screenshot of it because that
Did
was
you
a
just
natural
crit
20.
all over me?
Yeah,
God damn
yeah, I
it.
did.
Meow.
It's a yeah.
Send
I
it.
mean, a 28 will hit you. I just even with anything else.
I'm not concentrating on nothing.
A 28.
28 to hit, yeah. Just in case you're wondering, it really is. That'll be 20 plus 12 piercing damage.
Whoa.
32.
This
And that's
this
not quite
was
all of it.
no. This was not okay. I take it back. You said
Wow.
I see the screenshot. No, I see the screenshot on that picture. It was from 3 weeks ago.
I mean, I can also like make it like
so
I could make it in context as well if you like. So it's 32 points of piercing damage
32.
plus another 9, so that is 41.
So I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, I'll check out this weapon as soon as I crumple to the ground.
That was a one shot. So he just charges at the turtle.
God damn.
Well, guys.
I'll say you probably like come flying into the room
my goodness.
from that attack because he got to like run at you.
31
so
to
let's say
0.
Kind of end up where Klaus is, who is now horrified. In case you were wondering, this is not good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
he still has the movement, and he's still like
No.
talking. He just kind of
No.
put down his horns and just keeps talking. He doesn't like, be happy he doesn't trample all over you now. Um he just keeps on going about how Xander slaughtered his people, and he cannot sleep. How Xander enslaved his people, just, all these things. He is not happy about Xander, is what you figure out. And
My
he does get
dudes.
a little bit further. He just gets right in front of,
My
like,
dudes.
right in, like, this spot there.
What just happened?
Cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing cool
That
about
would be
this.
his turn.
Nothing cool.
And he finishes his sermon about how bad Xander is as we get to Sherwin's turn, who is unconscious.
Well, let me
So-
just let me do my thing here.
Let
do
me
your
just try
thing.
not to die real quick.
Yep.
Well, that's a 19. So that's
Ooh.
that's
Well, that is
good.
pretty good. So that's one save. Solomon, the first thing you see is actually like just Sherwin flying through the air, and just a split second later the centaur just rushing into the room.
100%. I'm gonna step right up into this shit, and I'm gonna use laying on hands.
Okay.
I will use if I use lay on hands, any hit points that I give to him, will it bring him up plus that many or no?
Yeah, I just get
Yeah, they
that.
would. Yeah, you
Okay.
just get that
So-
amount of healing.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
give
go into
him.
Just give me
man, I
one,
gotta
and I
keep
can
up.
heal. I can heal myself. I just got to be alive
No,
to do it.
I'm gonna do
He just
more
has to
than
be
that.
alive to do it.
I know, but I have to do more than that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you at least 10. I'm giving you 10.
Okay.
10 points of healing. And as I like run up and like pat my hands onto Sherwin, I'm just gonna look up at the mentor guy and be like, "Hey, what you doing, you big bully? You don't have to be beating on some people here. We're just in the crypt checking out this guy. I don't know why you're giving us such a hard time."
Yeah, he's got a weapon for sure.
Yeah, and he's got a huge axe in his hands. But he only charged you with his horns. So anyone, like, the thing that killed you, right, or knocked you unconscious, was his horns.
He's horny.
I apologize. I meant to say, what's wrong with you, you big ass bitch? You fucking dumbass. I'm just kind of like talking shit
all right,
as much as I can right here.
I mean, not that he needs a lot of invitations, so yeah, I guess that'll work.
As a bonus action,
Mhm.
I will cast Shield of Faith on myself, which is going to give me a +2 to my AC.
Yeah.
Now, and as we'll see what I do with my reaction. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. I'll just put a 2 on you, so we kind of know that something, there was something.
I have a 20
with
AC
you.
right now.
Yeah, okay, I can
I'm-
just put another 0 there then.
I'm at 19, by the way, since I don't have that on me.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just change that as well.
Oof. It's going to be rough.
19. All right. So, yeah, that's your turn. So that's the last one in the first round. Round number 2. Soren.
Well, it's much too cramped in here with you. What the hell? And I'm gonna cast Reduce on this guy.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice.
Well played.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Constitution? Okay.
Wish I could have had my turn.
Okay.
That would have been a lot
Okay.
easier.
I'll roll that publicly, definitely.
Yeah. Nope.
Like, didn't
Just
even
barely
Um,
saves. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
really. I honestly almost worked.
Really?
Oh, that's scary. Apparently that didn't
Well,
work. Sorry,
his
guys.
constitution's probably nuts, dude.
There's
I
a
knew
few
it.
Hey.
sparkles all around him.
We'll catch you later, Mob.
I
You already know
nothing
we
happens.
appreciate you.
Other side of the sarcophagus and
Okay.
start getting stressed.
All right. That's your
I need a
turn. So
posture
let's
check
get
right
to
now.
Esther.
Oh,
All
the
right,
stretch.
I know this
In a
worked out
stretch.
great last time.
Oh yeah.
So, Squigs hopped on. We'll go for a ride. Feline agility, Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up Squigs on my way. 20. Then I get to there, shoot back over my shoulder, call him a dirty little bitch that can never catch me. And I will activate Sharpshooter. $20 to hit.
That hits.
No. Okay. So it's 10 plus the S. Then we're gonna do
19. Yeah.
poison. And then
Okay,
Zephyr
22.
Strike is force, and I think that is a
24. It's pretty good.
all right. 10,
Nice hit.
24 is
25.
very good.
As you run into the chamber, you do notice that there is a portcullis blocking the exit. Like where Squeaks is right now, he can't go any further because there's
What?
there's a portcullis, so he can get up to where the spiritual weapon would be gone by now. Like this is the last thing he can go to.
No, it's not a concentration.
Oh yeah, because it is.
It
Yeah,
just
right.
hangs
so
out.
It just kind of hangs there. Right. I'll just put it back. There you go.
Is there anything here that I can see?
Well, you can see through the bars. It's quite thick.
I mean, obviously, but is there any
bronze
way to work them?
bars. You could try to lift them. They obviously they seem to have come from the probably from above, just drop down. You see the holes, and they've dented the ground a little bit. They seem quite heavy.
Well, all right. So if I would have seen that at here,
Yeah, you would.
well, he just goes, all right. Well, that didn't work.
Okay, sure.
All the way through his
Yeah,
legs again
sure.
to the other way
Yeah.
back into the room.
Yeah, just
Oh my god.
running around like crazy.
The door's closed, guys. We're kind of fucked right now.
Oh damn! No.
It's real heavy. It's real big. I couldn't even get the lid off of this thing. It ain't getting open with me.
He's pretty big and heavy too.
Yeah. So first we got to move him, and then we got to move the doors. We'll remove him and then move the doors. So this has gotten from worse to worse, guys.
Yeah, that's all you do on your turn.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the Minotaur. Why not?
Did my hits seem effective as they normally are?
It did seem effective. Yeah, nothing it's just a big guy. So, but it definitely hit him, and he seems to be able to bleed. It's just not.
This is good.
He's not that hurt. So.
There's nothing good about
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
But definitely there was a reaction to
Nothing
it.
good. Nothing good going on.
it's a
Here.
whole lot better.
He will. There's no sense in charging you, I guess. Yeah, he'll just go for the closest one right now and just try to hit Solomon. he raises his big axe. It's obviously a great axe. I think it's now on public, so I can just roll and you'll actually see it. Okay. That's just a 16. So that totally misses you. But he does get 2 with the great axe, so let's see if the other one hits.
That's how I
Nope.
feel right now, guys.
So I feel like
14.
both come down, and Solomon
Yeah.
just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
go."
Yeah. And there's like you hear the swishing. There's like you feel the air being displaced by the blade. It's a big axe.
I got one shot. Cupcake. I got one
It's
shot.
It's just,
I'm healed. I don't know if you
it's
saw it.
pretty
I
bad.
went down. Went down hard.
But he didn't hit you. He doesn't really have a lot more to say. No, he still just keeps kind of screaming about how bad Xander is all the time.
I feel
Which I
like as
would
you say
say
that,
to
I'm just
him.
like, what do you have to say for yourself? Taking it too.
I mean, he's
Not
kind
much.
of blindly just raging.
Yeah, not much, do
So
you? Yeah.
Sherwin gets to make another death save.
No, I'm
Oh, no,
alive.
sure one's up.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
alive.
alive.
Yep.
You're actually there. So you just get your turn. What do you want to do? Like the guy's right next to you. He's like standing sideways to you.
Everything in me tells me that I should bane him, but I really want to just like grab him and cast inflict wounds.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just keep
From the ground, just
Klaus
grab
out of
him.
the combat,
Yeah.
by the way, because he's just gonna be way too scared. Sure.
Yeah, so
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna do that. Inflict wounds.
Okay. Just
Oh, it's a 16?
no, that's not gonna hit.
No, god damn it. That's a second level spell slot gone. Okay.
Yeah, you don't hit with that. You're probably shaking a little bit.
Spiritual weapon coming in hot.
Okay, yep. Definitely.
Well, I can't
That
move
might
that
hit.
one, but
Oh, yeah, because I drew it out again. Just put it out there right next to him.
does an 18 hit?
Nope.
Did you say nope?
Sadly, nope.
Well, this is fun,
Nope.
guys.
It comes in, kind of swishes, and just like gets kind of. It does hit the really nice breastplate he's got on, or possibly his shield. That he's got
Well,
stuff on him. There's
for
armor.
the sake of not getting advantage swung on me, I'm gonna stand up,
Okay.
and then I'm not moving at all.
Okay. So you just stood up. Nice.
Yep, me and my 10 HP.
Yeah. Nice. That'll bring us back to Solomon,
No.
who did not get hit.
All right. So, okay, I'm sorry, maybe this is meta, but I'm trying to ask. Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna do my thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Oh my
Man, this is
goodness.
sketchy. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary onto Sherwin. So anything that attacks him has to make a Wisdom save, and then choose a new target.
Mm-hmm.
Bold
So I'm
move,
gonna
Cotton.
do that. Yeah, it is. And I'm going to. Oh, actually, can I use that as my bonus action, which I can do?
Yeah.
Burn that spell. And then as my action, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna try to persuade this guy. I'm gonna say,
Sure.
hey, a friend. Hey, we're not trying to be hostile. We don't even like this Xander guy. We're just here to try to take some weapons from him. We don't really know too much about him.
Make a persuasion roll. See where that goes.
Very good at this. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
That's a natural 20.
Do your
Wow.
interpretive dance. Do your interpretive dance.
Dance.
Okay.
Throw it back.
That changes things. Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, he just went, but that seems to have impressed him somewhat. Like he's actually listening, which is quite good. But we'll have to see what he does next round.
Is
That
he
was my
visually
action.
like listening?
He's
He
putting a
is.
hand to his ear.
He's not gonna do that, but he is like out of his whole kind of blind raging, demeanor, you see him actually focusing on you with a little bit more than just murderous intent, if that makes any sense. It just kind of seems like there's actually some intelligence behind him. Like,
I'm freaking out.
almost like you hit some kind of a spot, maybe.
Honestly, I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else.
That'll bring us back to Soren.
Okay, as a free action, can I turn to Soren and be like, "Hey, I think I might have struck a nerve. Wait, can you talk to this guy? don't fuck,
The
don't
other
fuck
thing
this
that
up.
happens
Don't fuck this up."
at the top of this round, um, Soren, you see it, and Esther, you see it. I don't think the others really see it, and I would also assume that Klaus is just kind of in a ball, just kind of crying in the corner at all of this. There's a thing coming out of the coffin.
All right. So you know the
No.
thing about not wanting to make ghosts angry. Don't let it distract you or anything. But just keep in mind, you might not have been as wrong as I thought you was a minute ago.
So it doesn't make any sound, but you see this like mummified ghost of a body kind of get out of the coffin, and it's not a complete ghost. It's actually like it seems to be more corporeal than that. And he just raises his hands towards the Minotaur. And in this, like, maybe also a little bit because he's currently a little bit distracted, his great axe just jumps out of his hands and flies over to this ghostly figure, mummy figure. So the Minotaur only has his horns right now. The axe is now with the guy.
Or very bad. Or both.
What the
Xander
is
kind of
going on?
turns to both of you, Esther and Soren, with
Hi
the
there,
axe in hand.
sir. I would like to keep in mind that this is a dragon. Just before you make any rash decisions.
I'm gonna immediately put my hands in the air.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
kind
like
kind of
hands up, like
looks at you both, kind of, just looking at the small guy that looks kind of fierce, and then at the taller guy who looks kind of like his strengths
Not.
might not be weapons. um,
Absolutely.
and then decides to kind of present the handle of the axe to Esther, which
Yeah,
is not the
that-
best decision he can do, probably, but
that's probably
why
a good
not?
call.
not the worst decision.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
take it. Like, are you sure? All
Yeah,
right.
it just kind of gets presented to you.
How big is this axe?
I was gonna say, how
This
big is it?
axe is a great axe.
Awesome. Yeah, this is gonna be
Stat-wise,
great.
you are now wielding a great axe.
You should
Um,
Can
probably give that to like
can you
one of the
carry
bigger
that?
guys. Like
I was about to say, I can carry it. It is very big, though.
yeah, yeah,
probably
yeah.
you
It
should
looks
probably
probably pretty comical.
you should
Yeah,
probably take that to one of the bigger guys.
I know
Yeah,
exactly who we should
uh,
have this thing. I'm guessing
thank
it's
you,
massive, knowing how big they are. Be like,
thank
Um,
you,
sir.
I'll
Oh,
thank you,
add it to
Mr.
your
Horath.
journal.
Thank you, Mr.
I'll,
Horath. We appreciate the assistance of first of the Dragon Lords, beloved of Almetria.
you should
sir,
have the handout
is
now,
it
Esther.
important
You
that
can
I
look at
have to
the
use this
journal.
specifically, or can I choose someone more appropriate?
I think he's just trying to help us. You could probably just give it to one of the
This is
bigger
what you
ones.
see.
Roger that. Got it.
As
Oh
my
my
turn,
god, that's so dope.
It
as
looks
my
like a dragon
turn,
head.
as my turn, I'm gonna maintain eye contact or like looking at the ghost guy, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna reach out a hand tentatively, touch Squigs, and go, "There you go, dragon's breath. That's for you." And reach back and just stay in my place.
Nice, nice.
Squigs just hops around excitedly, just so ready to practice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that fire because furry stuff probably doesn't like fire.
That's
Cool.
fair.
Okay. Yeah, fire. Nice. Okay, so that'll bring us back to Esther, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, what would you like to do? You have a pretty big axe in your hands
Give it to
now.
Klaus. Let him be the hero. Give it to Klaus.
fuck Klaus. Um, um,
If anything, Klaus is just kind of, trying to hide behind anything. There's just not that much to hide behind.
okay, so here's the plan. This worked really well last time Squigs had dragon breath. Squigs jumps off of my shoulder onto Solomon's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, all right, Solomon, whenever you're ready, you gotta take this thing from me, man. It's real fucking heavy, bro. He's just like, I know it's not a shield, but I think we might need it right now.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I will hold my action to give him the great axe, since I definitely don't have any hands to use any of my weapons right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Squigs will jump up on his shoulder, peek his head up over his shield, and then just blast out like doorways direction, like that way.
Okay.
Just so he hits
All right.
him.
And he's sitting on top of Solomon, so he gets
He's
spared.
hanging on the back of Solomon's shield again. And then he
Yeah.
just pops his
Nice.
head over and then squirts it and then pops his head back down.
All right. That's a dex save, right?
Yeah.
So let's do that. How about a 10?
Yes. Love to see it. And that was what, 3d6 or 4d6?
I think so.
Oh, is Soren there?
It is.
Yeah, I think he is.
3d6.
Yeah.
It's a Dex 14 con save. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely failed the dex. Okay, nice.
Super middle of the road.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yep. I mean, you cinch off quite a few of the hairs off because he's coming from kind of the upwards position. I mean, the guy is big, but there's a few of his chest hairs and beard area now very singed. Smells now also like burning hair in here, so that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely are damaging the Minotaur.
Okay, that's good at least.
All right. Yeah, I guess that brings us back to the Minotaur himself, right? He is very pissed at all of that and has lost his weapon. That's not too cool. So all he can do is try to gore people. He'll go for the big target right in front of him. That's also where the fire just came from. Squix jumped onto your shield, Solomon. So he's kind of right there with you. He will. I mean, yeah, try to smash your shield in, I guess. But he also, like, you talked to him as well. So
Did.
he's really torn at this.
I promise we're not trying to hurt you.
I don't
Quick,
know
get him again.
what's about to happen.
I guess, yeah, the point is exactly that.
I don't know what I should do.
He did, like, the big guy just said something nice, and then from the same direction, this guy is not the smartest, if you were wondering. From the same direction, there was this, like, fire coming right at him.
Oh, damn it.
You had a fly on your shoulder. I was just trying to help.
Yeah, and it's all good. I guess. Yeah, let's say that he actually is.
Thought it was a spider, so I
Yeah,
tried to
he's. I mean, he's really most pissed at the guy that, like, killed all his people. So I'll say that he will actually just try to kind of, like, charge right through all of you to gore his nemesis.
Which would be me. Yep.
Which would be you know,
Xanabar.
the mummy ghost
Oh,
thing.
gotcha. Okay.
So
Okay.
he charges over there, which would give both Solomon and at least Sherwin and also Squiggs an attack of opportunity.
Wouldn't he
Not quite
pass
sure
by
about
me too?
Esther, but yeah, he would,
Real
because
big,
he is
dude.
so big. Yeah, he would kind
Uh,
of, with his, like, yeah.
But I only have the great axe in my hands. So I guess I gotta add a great axe to my inventory real quick so I can.
I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
don't have my mace in my hand, so I will be
Mm.
trying to use my claws.
Yeah, that's the nice part about Tavern Brawler. I can hit it with anything.
But
Yeah.
I
Damage.
miss.
Oh, I was rolling damage. I don't think that's gonna hit.
No.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
we're swinging for the fences here.
You all just kind of,
We're aiming at a person thing.
Yeah. I mean, you hit, like, between his forelegs, and you hit, before and after he goes by, but you don't hit him. He does get to try and
Hard
hit.
to use.
He does try to gore the dead guy. Which is a 16, which I think, nope, does not hit the guy from the grave. So,
Guys, usually you keep
but
him
he
a
would
little further
probably
away
be
than this.
reckless at that. Yeah, he would be reckless at that. Let's say he did that recklessly, because that just makes sense. It's like his one guy he does not want to. Ooh, now that's a solid hit. So he does get to gore him.
I would say also
19 points.
we don't fight things way bigger than even so.
This thing's
So-
metal.
Motherfucker.
He's pretty, like, he doesn't have his axe anymore, but he still has horns. So yeah, he does that. Oh, and he also gets to do a little bit of extra damage, because why not? So he hit the white. There you go. But didn't hit any of you.
This is good.
Solomon, it's your turn.
Oh,
Keep it up, dude.
you skipped me. You skipped me good.
Oh, yeah, I did. I'm so sorry. Wait.
I'm not dead
Let me
anymore.
go back to. No, you aren't. It just kind of did two things, but that's fine. Let's just go back to you.
I am going to cast Bless.
Bless. Okay.
I can do 3 creatures of my choice. The ones that are swinging, stuff is myself, Esther, and Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna choose the three of us. I am now concentrating.
On the spell, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I'll just put a C next to you as well.
gonna send that in there.
Yep.
We'll try to do that.
Hit the big guy.
Yep. Nope. Not gonna work.
Yep. Nope. it just keeps just clashing against like he has not even like taken his shield from his back, and you just hit him on the shield that's still on his back.
He doesn't need it.
Nope. But he's got one. And I mean, it still seems to be protecting his back in this case,
Yeah,
at
it's
least.
it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am gonna just kind of back away just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. So that is your turn.
Yep.
Yeah. So Solomon, what do you do?
So if
You
I grab
feel
this,
blessed.
I do feel blessed.
Hashtag it.
If I grab this great axe, is that my action?
It'd be a pickup action.
Because it
'cause
has
I think
been, yeah, it's like a free pickup action because it's being, held out to you, so there's no, it's not like you're trying to pull it out somewhere or anything.
but the
It's
shield
just
is the
there.
question.
I'm dropping
Yeah.
it. I'll drop. I'll drop the shield. I'll
I'll
grab
say
the
you would
great axe.
have to like use your bonus action to do both, but you would still
Yeah.
keep your action.
Sweet. And I will step up and try to smash this fucker with the great
Okay.
axe.
All
Gotta
right.
try it. I gotta try it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you definitely get, yeah, I mean that hits.
So you have to tell me what the damage is because I
Roll a
don't.
d12.
12.
D12. And I think you are.
Oh my god, that's max damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
And I
And
would like to take this time
yeah.
to holy smite.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, I would also like to take this time to use Squigs' reaction to add some poison damage on that bitch as well.
Okay.
Max damage, baby.
Trying to find my
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, so we have that. Are you I'm guessing you probably are proficient with this kind of weapon, right? Weapons, martial weapons. Yeah, you are. So that'll be the 12 plus your strength plus your proficiency. So that's plus 6 to it. So that's 18 from the axe. Plus 6.
Nice.
That's 24.
24
And
so
then
far.
holy smite damage.
Plus
Not
plus
great.
holy 24 plus
5.
5 is 29 though.
That's pretty good.
That is a really good hit.
That's dope.
I mean, the Minotaur is that like you just kind of slice his hindquarters enough that it definitely is a really big flesh wound. Um,
Got him another ass crack.
that hurt, and he does look hurt, and he's now bleeding profusely.
I feel like the axe goes through him a little bit, and
Yeah.
then the holy smite comes through as like a weird scream thing, and then
Yeah.
Solomon just like could have talked about this. Damn it.
Okay. That was a
love
really
this.
good hit. If you would like to move anywhere or do anything else, you're welcome to.
That was bloody brilliant.
Yes, I'll move right here so he can't. Well, he might be able to move somewhere else, but
He will have to kind of shoulder his way through.
Yeah,
But
I'll stay there.
okay. Soren, you see this hit and you see that it's actually getting you're getting somewhere here.
Looking, it's awful, feeling awful claustrophobic back here, guys.
Hmm?
And I'm gonna do magic missile.
Okay. You do magic missile. Nice. That's 8. 10. It's a nice round number.
And I am gonna be too
Oh.
terrified to move.
All right. So, kind of almost at the same time, we have the white. I guess it's a guy from a grave. Let's make this, and the Minotaur is right in front of him.
He could grab my spiritual weapon and whack him with it.
It's like,
Because
you
both
see
is
it
yeah.
work?
I mean, if
If
anyone
it's
should
just
be
like,
able
thanks.
to. I guess he'll just. I mean, he's not. He doesn't look like he wants to necessarily attack the thing in front of him. Yeah, let's try some life drain. I guess that's the best thing to do here. You cannot do that a lot. So yeah, it would hit and the target gets a con save. So let's see how the guy does. Yeah, of course. So his hit point maximum is not going to be reduced, but he still takes the damage.
This is
And the damage is
nutty.
4 points. He does something. He just, you know. But I mean, the Minotaur looks really rough now. Like really rough. Yeah, that's his turn. He's not gonna move. He's probably like, you know, kind of gonna go halfway back into the sarcophagus to like get some cover, but he's not gonna leave the range of the thing. Esther, it's your turn.
Okay. So, mechanically, I had to
Yes.
drop my shield and my bow in order to hold the great axe.
Yes.
So all that stuff's all the way over there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try something different.
Mm-hmm.
You said he's wearing his shield on his back, correct?
Yeah.
Is it slung with a strap?
Yeah.
All right. So I order Squigs do his thing. He jumps up on top of Solomon's head and does his fire breath away from everybody, like into the wall again.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. That's another dex save.
Dex save 3.
No. A 7's not gonna do it.
Very nice. Way better on the damage
Hey.
this time too.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, you're welcome to describe how Squigs now kills the big Minotaur.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes,
Just like
Squigs.
big hammer drops down, and then the fucking wraith like reaches forward, like I assume just like into his chest, and like he kind of like does the whole like where it just like like leans forward a little bit, and then Squigs just like on his back slides between his legs, looking like a puppy wagging his tail. The guy goes, huh? And then just fire breath right up into his mouth.
Nice. Yep.
It just like bruh.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Way to go,
Solid.
Squigs.
Nice.
Super
Just comes back,
solid.
just wagging, with my bow in his mouth, coming back over
Wait,
to me.
does that mean we killed the last of a species?
clan, not species. And also, let's not talk about it too much.
Well, he said things
Aw.
like people, so it's unclear. I guess. He
I don't
did
know how I
also
feel about
say
that.
plan, but he also said people.
I feel
I
like when
don't think he
Soren
was
says
alive.
that, Solomon gets super sad. Just like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it's kill or be killed in this
Yeah.
world.
He did try to kill you, and he kind of
Please.
got a really good shot at
He got
Sharon.
real close too.
Yeah,
Hey, Solomon, good news, you were really good with that axe. You were rocking it.
Oh, thanks. But
Yeah,
but
you're
now I kind of feel bad
As you're
about
all
it.
doing this, the now kind of like not quite hidden, but the ghost mummy thing comes out of its sarcophagus fully again, silently doffs his breastplate and lays it on the ground, kind of in front of Soren. Because you're right there, and it's like the head, part of his sarcophagus. He then just kind of gets into the thing, and with a somehow the lid moves and closes.
If you could have
Oh.
moved it now, you could have helped us earlier.
It
And
was-
I will walk over and hand the breastplate to. I'll hold it out toward Solomon or Sherwin.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I can actually wear that.
Does it go with it? Maybe it goes with the axe. I don't know. He just gave it to us. Here you go, Solomon.
I could
This
use
is
it.
what you.
I got a real low AC.
I'll hold
Gonna
it
fucking stealth, but
in my
I'll give it
arms, but I'll
to.
be like,
Yeah,
no,
so I'll
got
put it
this.
into your inventory then. Um,
because I'm still using basic leather armor.
yeah.
I
And this is,
don't think it would
you know,
fit me.
it is a breastplate. I'll like give it to you for now. You now have it in your inventory. You can like look at a picture. Yeah.
All right.
It
And
looks fancy, and it looks like it has like it looks special, but yeah.
cool. I can eat off of it.
Wow,
That's
that
pretty
was heavy.
nice.
I mean, could I use it?
It is like
Doesn't fit
mechanically
me.
anyone who can wear a breastplate would be able to.
Yeah, I can use medium.
Oh, I can't tell chainmail from a breastplate from plate. I don't know what this stuff is.
You're like, it's metal. You
but-
put it on you. Isn't it all the same?
It was
Like,
Yeah.
it was really heavy, and I don't know how you guys wear this all the time.
So, yeah.
Pretty easy, Soren. Breast means titties.
Yeah. I mean,
Or udders.
You could put it on. Oh man,
I-
where's
that
that
is
goat?
utterly ridiculous.
Where's that goat? We could put it on.
I gotta go, guys.
wow. Because it's kind of gone, I'll actually hide that guy.
Well,
Um,
Yeah, no, but legit, I really could use that armor unless you need that armor. Because you have a really
No, I'm
bad
not.
AC too, so that's like either way.
Yeah, I can't. It won't fit me regardless. So, up to you.
All right.
okay.
so
You know
we
what?
need
I'll just
to-
share it with all players so you can kind of figure it out. You can all see that one.
Yeah, my AC's 3 higher when I don't wear that.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that brought mine from a 15 to an 18. It's much better.
Nice.
Well, I
I'll
guess we're.
also share the axe with everybody. For right now, though, just mechanically, it is an axe that looks like it's seen better days. Like it might need some repairs, but it looks cool. And it comes from, the big thing you just killed.
I'm a tavern brawler. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't need it. And just grab my shield again. Just be like, yeah, it's just another axe.
Well, I'll carry it. We don't want to leave it here.
No, we fought
No,
hard for it. We need to save that. We're
well, that
actually. I need to talk to Klaus. We need to find how to find. How do we find Astoria?
Chewin,
Where's
I'm not
where's
gonna make you carry
Astoria?
the X. No, I'll carry the X.
Well, I mean, I can put it in my pack if you don't want to use it.
Klaus is currently kind of like huddled in a corner, just trying to not exist as much as he can. Pretty
Klaus,
much.
come on, buddy.
Uh,
Klaus,
yeah.
wake it up.
Oh my god. He just looks at the heap of Minotaur on the ground.
so close. If only that Minotaur was a little bit stupider and you were a little bit more threatening. Starts to walk out to see if that door is still closed.
Mm-hmm. If you walk out there, you do see that the thing is still closed. You would see that the spikes actually have moved a little bit. But they like I'll kind of show you where they are. I'll just do a line for now. So you'll know. Like they've moved most of the through most of the room. And you see kind of
I can't see a line on that.
yeah, let me see now. I should.
Oh, okay, so the spikes are
Yeah.
like we
They're
can't even
like
get
over
the
there,
door.
and you see the mechanism behind the thing. But you also see that they're kind of retracting. Like it's
Is there
moving.
is there a door or anything behind the spikes?
No, what you see behind the spikes, I'll actually make it visible because why not? Because you now see both things. There you go.
Can I
There's
shoot
just the
at this?
mechanism.
Oh, wait, is this a button or oh?
No, it's just no, that's just the part of the mechanism that's seemingly driving the thing. There's no button on it.
Okay, I was gonna say if that was a
You
button, I
could
would have
try
tried
to
to
like
shoot.
destroy it or something, but yeah. It is kind of
Yeah,
moving backwards.
I would like to try to shoot like when there's like a very little bit left in
Mm-hmm.
between. I want to try and shoot an arrow in between. Like it's gonna be a really hard shot, but I want to try and land it in between two of the loops so it like catches. Like, cause you see how the
Okay.
chains going both ways. I'm assuming it's like a pulley
Yep,
system.
it
He's gonna try
is.
to shoot in between two of the links so it like jams it up a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, try to make that shot. It's gonna be pretty difficult to hit because
Yeah.
this is a moving chain and it's chain links.
And the timing has to be dead on. Wow, it was
Mm-hmm.
literally on nat 20 and bounced off the wall.
Yeah, it's not
Oh wow.
really on it. You do hit the chain, but you just hit the chain and the arrow just kind of plops down. Um, it seems like the trap is moving backwards though. You see that it has been moving, and you do also see that there's holes in the like as it moves back through another turn to its original position. Like it's getting closer and closer.
How's everybody
Um,
doing tonight?
you do see there's
Thank y'all for tuning
holes
in.
in the wall around the chamber. Yeah.
You mean like holes on the other side, like away from it?
Uh, yeah, like holes in the walls everywhere around here. There's in regular intervals. It seems like something has pushed out like a part of the clay that has been, or there was just clay in places, and there are now holes where there weren't any holes before. So it takes a little while, but the thing just moves back to its like original state. And yeah,
But what I was asking is if the holes are from the spikes or are they like random holes
there's
around?
holes. No, it's not from like there's definitely marks where the spikes hit as well, but the holes are smaller and in other places. Also, some are lower, some are higher than, the marks that you see on that wall. But it's all the 3 walls that aren't spikes have holes in them. So also the one right next to you, there's
Catch
a
me, catch
few
me with the
holes in there.
hydrate. I just drank
Okay.
the last of my water, though.
So portholes is still closed. And now holes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I need to fill up my
But
thing.
let me see. I think there's a way to
Always,
actually.
always an awesome game with you, Shekta. I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back.
All right.
There's certainly no
Yeah.
Allow
way
it.
to stand in there now that I
Allow
know
it.
the trap is for sure working and random holes.
Yeah. It
Open this
has been
port.
working. I mean, there's still bars on the other side.
Yeah, well, Esther's gonna take a nap. It's too much.
Okay.
Can I check this centaur like while we're
Yeah.
doing their thing?
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Yeah, Esther like backs up and he starts putting on the armor. He's like, I'm probably
Mm-hmm.
gonna do this.
Yeah, that's um it's the Minotaur doesn't have that much on him. But he does definitely let's see, the shield that's on his back. That's the thing. Other than that, I mean the axis already has been taken.
Does the shield look magical, or
Hydration
does it just look
completed.
like a regular shield?
It does have a special sign, and just I think with your intelligence, let me check. You'll probably recognize it anyway. Yeah, you would. Um, there's a like a sign on it that does actually look a lot like something you have seen in Astoria before. Like and it's right in the middle of the shield. I'll actually show you the shield. I think I've got it. It's also a very nice, like it's a lion face, maybe, or something very much like it, and definitely looks worth a lot, at least. And to you, looks like it probably does have, or used to have magical powers,
Big
but needs to be
gonna-
repaired. Like it doesn't currently radiate a lot of magic. It's more like a dormant thing, maybe.
When I like
But if you
pick it
find a
up,
way to repair it,
struggling, when a struggle, arms all like quaking, trying to get here. Somebody
yeah,
want to take this? Need to take this with us too.
I'll
How
also
big is
make
it?
that.
Is it like a big ass shield, like Solomon's shield, or is it
Um,
like a regular,
it
like
is not a
regular
tower
size shield?
shield.
Like,
It's a round shield.
No, don't
Um,
insult me. Don't insult me like that. Don't do it.
it is a little bit like size-wise, it's not quite as big, but it is pretty big.
It's also
Um,
got a lion on it, not a
it's also
dragon.
got a big lion on it.
Oh, cool.
well, I
Cool.
mean, if nobody wants that either, I'll take
We
it.
could.
But I would
I'm
assume that it would be better in Sherwin's hands than mine.
Oh, I have a shield. I don't think
And that,
I need another one.
yeah, I
If
kind of
anything,
figured.
maybe we could trade this to the dwarves for some help in another area. It'll be good to barter with.
I mean, I can carry anything that you want me to carry, but I'm not gonna like use it. I'm not like a.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to get you to use it. We're just trying to use it to sell or barter with later.
Well,
All
Esther
right.
would rather take the cool fancy shield than his shitty little wooden shield he's got.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
this is a
yeah, if you
metal
want to hold
shield.
on to it, here you go.
It's it's also like the lion looks a lot like something that you have seen in Astoria before. There have been lion heads on. Now that you kind of see that depiction of it, it looks a little bit like things you've seen on the palace in Astoria.
Oh,
Was
Pylor's
that where
Palace?
we were at, Pylor's Palace,
Um,
or other
like
places?
it wasn't everywhere. It doesn't seem to be like his thing, but you have seen it there. Like in a there's there's decoration
Is
on
this
it that
kind of like
looks very similar.
similar?
It's hard to say, but he might have some information on it at least. It
Oh,
looks like
what's the weight of this shield?
this one would be I think a normal one is 6 pounds. I think this one would be more like 8 pounds.
8
Jeez.
pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, I have it.
because it's got all
Oh,
the
I
stuff
was
on it.
saying that I was going to use it if nobody else is going to use it because I just have a shitty little wooden shield.
Oh yeah, you can take it. I was just gonna carry it if nobody else was gonna
Actually,
take it.
write the
I got
weight down
I
here
got my
somewhere.
wife's dump truck that I use.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm not going to think about that too hard.
Why do you guys always laugh when I say that?
Oh wow.
I got my wife's dump truck and my dump truck right here. They match each other.
They're just right there,
Oh.
same size and everything.
They they're both sturdy and strong.
And
Oh,
thick,
I wish I had a
real
wife's
thick.
dump truck. Oh,
Well, maybe someday,
that's what
Solomon. Maybe someday.
working towards it.
I gotta say, Solomon, I do wish that I would. Sherwin, I do wish my wife had a dump truck as nice as yours was. Such long lasting and sturdy, real thick.
You know,
Not to mention, it goes
I
out to everybody.
I like to cuddle up and sleep on it sometimes.
I can totally see how that would make sense.
I set a cup on it.
It's almost like it's the perfect height for a pillow.
It works real handy.
Or pretty.
Oh
Does
wow.
it feel good in your hand while you're holding it?
Well, of course it does.
That's good. That's good. I mean, that's the kind of dump truck you're looking for in your life.
It's the
Oh,
perfect
wow.
one.
So yeah. um
So we're still
You-
stuck in this room, huh?
still
Yeah,
kind of are
whoa.
stuck in this room. As you're kind of, looking through the Minotaur and finding the shield and discussing about that, you kind of hear a pretty loud click on the other side. Like in the trap room. And the
I just
trap is like back to its original place. Like the
I just like
spikes are
to knock
now.
on Xanathar's thing.
So it
Hey, any
seems like
hints on this whole spike room?
the longer you stay in the room, the more they move. But if you exit the room, the trap seems to reset itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the exiting the room part is the problem.
Well, we
When
need to make sure that we maximize our efforts. So
if I look out, does the portcullis look closed still?
It
Yeah.
does look closed.
Okay.
I think I
Is it-
made it now so that it's not blocking your view really, but I think I put the thing on there again. Yeah.
well,
Can
does
I-
somebody want to go
Yeah. Can
try
I
to lift that?
try to pull it up?
You can absolutely try to pull it up. You check two things. I think I've checked it before though.
Okay, everybody, if he gets it up, we need to hurry and run after him.
All right.
So you
I'll go
just
with that.
try
Klaus, come on.
make a strength or athletics check for this. But yeah.
Come on,
let's do
Klaus.
both.
Can I cast guidance on myself first?
Sure.
Be right.
Klaus is just kind of keeping right in the middle between you two. That is pretty good, but you try to just raise one of the bars, and they're really really heavy. You manage to kind of get to a point where you think it might be moving, but then you realize it's just your hands kind of sliding up on the bar.
He's not lifting it.
I feel like I'm lifting it.
So sorry, I made a couple
Gotta put the dump
intelligence
truck into
checks.
it.
You did.
The first one was actually to see if I could express to Sherwin about if he would remember the pattern that the
Uh-huh.
centaur made, but
Yeah.
I failed that one.
Uh-huh.
But with my second one,
Yeah.
I would say that I would express as Solomon that hey guys, oh no, I don't think I can do that either.
You rolled a nat 20 on that one.
You
I
did.
know, but the trap didn't activate, right?
Not as Sherwin just walked out there.
Well, we. Sorry.
It
Okay.
activated
No,
as probably as the Minotaur. Like you are pretty sure that the Minotaur actually activated it, but got out of there fast enough to probably not get hit by the spikes,
Maybe
possibly
it's
by other
related to
things. But
it's related to weight or size, because it activated when the Minotaur came by and activated when Solomon came through, but it didn't move when Sherwin went through.
no, it did not activate
it did
when I
not
came through
activate earlier.
because we retro that, and
Something,
that's
yeah.
why I'm taking back my natural 20 because I forgot that was a retroactive thing. So
The thing is that you would, with that nat 20, you would definitely suspect that it has to
no,
do
don't
something with the like the Minotaur did something or has some property that Sherwin just now does not have.
So the
Like that
walls don't
is
like
fair because
Minotaurs.
Sherwin just walked out there. Nothing happened. The Minotaur came in, the thing did activate.
think I
And
know
it
the
didn't activate at all when we
puzzle,
all
but
walked
I
through.
can't say
Yeah,
it.
it didn't activate earlier.
Fuck it.
I mean, you could, like, it's true, there's one door that's closed, like the portcullis is closed, the door itself is open.
I'm looking
And
at these
as the
holes.
works. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely holes in the wall, and it's kind of obvious there's there's a pointy thing in there in the hole. Like you see a point
Actual arrow traps.
just behind the wall. Like just set in enough that if you covered it with clay or something, you wouldn't see it, but it could probably still come out.
Okay, so this is just a whole room full of death.
And they're also all over the trap room. So yeah, if the spikes don't get you, maybe those spikes get you, whatever they are. But they, like, the thing doesn't move as you walk out. Didn't move earlier with Sherwin.
And so
Well,
I think I got a theory. And he just like tries to grab the fucking Minotaur and just very, very unsuccessfully tries to drag him close to the door. And just push him out there and then go behind the trap. Just
100%. Solomon will see this and will go help.
Okay, yeah. I mean, let's say this is more of a combined strength thing now. So both of you roll just strength. I will see if you get the body out there. Pretty good. Yeah, that is just enough. Just so it was like, okay, I'll not say 30, but it'll be 29. um, uh, I mean, it's a heavy minotaur, and it's also dead and not helping.
Oh god!
But you
Just me
do
and Hector
manage
just
to.
cramming it through a doorway.
Yeah,
trying to,
yeah. You kind of
like,
just
kick it
probably
through.
sideways. Yeah, just hold it up. Just
I'm
push it
surprised
through.
that Solomon wanted to help with this. This is kind of dark.
Oh no. You know, Solomon has dealt with dead stuff. Once
Yeah.
it's dead, it's
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as you shove the Minotaur out there,
I'm surprised you didn't eat it.
you
You-
should be impressed. Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
had turkey. He's good.
Thorin
you
is
do
noted your
hear a click.
self-control.
You do hear a click. The the wall starts moving back and like shoving the Minotaur towards the other side of the room now. And as you like stand there and just watch at what is happening, it's basically he gets shoved a little bit, like halfway almost. Then there's spikes coming out of the walls, like the one here and also the one to the side of this. Both sides, so this side and that side. Kind of piercing the body, those that are close enough. It's just like the 5 feet close to the wall. And then the spike wall just keeps moving, and you hear the most interesting, sickening, and crunchy sound as the Minotaur kind of gets poked to death and like crushed into the wall and kind of ground into paste.
Ugh,
Yeah.
gross.
So as soon as there's space behind the trap, I'm not even paying attention to the Minotaur. He's going for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's like it's now a very, very like I'll put him on there like he's crushed.
I like how you made him flat.
Yep. He is now a very, very crushed Minotaur. You can like it
Solid.
takes the trap a little bit to reset. So you can get behind the trap as long as it's like you have from when it
Man.
gets across your door, so you can get behind it. You have probably like 2 or 3 rounds, you would assume, to like get over there. So yeah, Esther, if you want to check out the mechanism at all, you're welcome to do so.
Yeah,
You have
like kind of
at
be
best
shouting
3
out
rounds.
what I see and asking for like advice. I'm like, it's got a wheel and a chain. It's a pulley or something. I got a crowbar. Should I just start whacking it, or like, should I turn the wheel?
And I gotta go with him. I really hate to do this, but I have to go with him.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
Why?
well.
go with Esther.
The reason I did this is because I'm tiny.
He just kind of, walks across those axles there in the middle where it just kind of it's like it's threaded big bronze pieces that it moves on. So you can
feel like
probably
I
just
show
kind of
up at-
walk over those.
Yeah, I just show up and I go, whoa, this looks complicated.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. What, Solomon? I guess let's just go with breaking it now because we don't have time to really get back.
Okay, you would have 1 round to try and break it, and then you would have to get back, or you're kind of stuck behind there until someone like triggers the trap again. You can risk that as well if you like.
Well, I'm gonna risk it by asking Esther how I break it. I'm gonna say, should I use the great axe or do I need to pin something into the geese?
Well, let's you hit this pulley here with the great axe, and I'll try and use my crowbar to stick it in between the gears.
Well, guys,
Alright.
do we need to do the trap? I thought it only triggered off of Minotaurs.
Well, we also don't know how to open the doors.
Well, I don't. Is the portcullis open now while they're messing with this?
As this thing is pulling back, you do see it, like you do see them lifting. But
Well, I wouldn't
there's
have never run back here if we would have seen it open.
it is taking like they start lifting after they've like past the door, so you cannot get behind the thing if you wait for the portcullis to do anything. So
No,
that's kind of the thing.
Nightbot's a
But
how.
P11 definitely
Okay.
is the
All right. So
mechanism as well.
I'm super confused now. Because like we waited until it gone back
Yeah.
all the way before,
Yeah.
and the portcullis was.
And it didn't work
closed.
once. Exactly. And I'm not
And
saying
then-
like if I
Waffle.
like I'm saying they're lifting, they're moving. They're like
Free waffle.
for what
We
if
rushed
Saren
in.
looks, they're like maybe an inch or two off the ground right now. They're not all the way up. They're just moving. They're not like opening completely.
Huh.
Like you would have an inch or so to like crawl through if you were that tiny.
So I'm hitting 11 at a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
and
mean the
I'm
armor class of the
trying-
chain is 10, so
And I'm gonna try.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! I thought I failed that for sure.
nope.
I'm gonna try and
Oh,
stick
man.
my fucking thing.
Great axe is D12.
D12 plus 6 for you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Next
Bruh.
Twice in
Do
a
you
row.
just keep rolling 12?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you hit.
This axe
And-
really wants you to wield it.
Yeah.
For real,
yeah,
though.
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
You like actually break a part of the chain enough that it is very wonky now. It's not like it's still doing a thing, but the chain links that you just hit with the axe are kind of like halfway starting to come apart. And
I turned at those with
probably
the crowbar.
won't fit through the threading where they go from like one of the axles to the other, because you kind of made them wider.
I'm gonna rush back.
Okay.
I like it.
Yep.
Hey, Sherwin. There was a bunch of like links, like little weird shells with like spaces in the middle,
Uh-huh.
and I broke a bunch of them.
Oh, did that work?
Esther,
I don't
do
know.
you want to go back or
I don't know.
still want to try something?
Like I was saying, I wanted to try and finish breaking the chain at the
Yeah.
link. I was gonna wait
You
till
will.
it got to like the thing where it hit, and as soon
Yeah.
as it did, I'm gonna stick it in between and try and like finish wrenching off the last little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you will definitely see the links that have been halfway broken kind of get into one of the holes, kind of get stuck a little bit, and just they screech a little bit. The metal is bending. So if you like, you can like try to leverage that fact that they're also in a position where they're kind of easier to break.
Yeah,
So just roll. Yeah, just make it a strength check, just a standard strength, and it's probably not that hard. It's just a question if you can like hold on. Yeah, that's enough. So you just kind of keep just helping the hole to kind of break the chain actually. At which point that would mean that's interesting. We now have the spikes kind of like halfway through. Oops. That's actually one too many. Do it again. In a way that they are like halfway. So you can still get back out of there. But there's also a way into the room. So that's good. You still hear clicking, and you as you get out, you see that the colors is kind of the bars are kind of dancing. Like they get up a little bit and then fall down again, and they do that in a pattern. But like so they aren't actually moving out of the way, but there is there's times when
Like they're
they
missing a gear. Like,
yeah, probably, or just it's not quite perfect, maybe. So they never rise up, but they do kind of move. And there might be, if it helps you at all, you could try to shove something underneath one and like try to, you know, open them piece by piece, pretty much. I mean, for you guys to get through, you would have to raise 2 of the bars. For you, 1 bar is enough.
walk through some Minotaur goo.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's Minotaur
I
paste.
mean,
That's exactly what it is.
I would say we did our turn. What is Soren and Sherwin
Yeah,
up
is there
to?
anything you would like to do?
I mean, I didn't know we were still in turn order.
Yeah, it's not really
Well,
turn
I
order.
mean,
Just
not
in case they
really,
want to do anything.
but we did stuff, and so like they can do.
I mean, I don't really have anything I was particularly trying to do. Just kind of waiting to see what you guys were
Okay.
doing. If
Just
if
watching.
I saw the things like going up,
Like,
I
moving a little bit, yeah.
yeah, I probably would have ran over there and tried to get through.
Okay. They never really get more than like 1 inch, 1.5 inches off the ground
I
before
think
they fall back.
Is it
I
That's
think we just need to
probably a little
lift it
bit too
really
tight.
hard.
is it enough to stick my dump truck underneath it?
I wouldn't say that it's like that it's quite enough. But the good thing is it looks like the mechanism has been destroyed sufficiently for the wall not to be able to move any further. It's kind of stuck in that position.
Solomon, why don't you just go see if you can raise that portcullis by hand? Just lift it up.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys like had a chance to do something, and so you're sorry. I'm sorry for Soren's action. You're asking me if I can like open the.
Portcullis.
Okay.
And you know I'm not very strong. I could barely lift that shield back there.
Yeah, I'll move up there.
Could I help him?
Sure. You can either like walk out there with him or yeah, probably that.
Really?
Because to help him you would actually have to be physically there. But
Really? You just gotta test it. You gotta test it. I changed the emotes. You want me to
strength
change the
check?
symbols too now?
yeah, you can if you like. I'll allow you to also use athletics with that one. To like, it's kind of like it depends, but
That's better.
yeah.
Oh nope.
9 is
Well,
not really
I
gonna do a
helped.
lot, but yeah, he helps. Just roll again.
Oh yeah. Hopefully better than a 3. That's better than a 3.
Yeah, it is. You get one of the bars high enough up for people to walk through. Like you get it to, you can't really like raise your arms and put it all the way up, but you get it high enough that anyone can like get through, and you would be able to like squeeze through if one more bar was up. But you can't let it go. Like if you let it go, it'll just fall down again.
Got you. Okay.
So it's enough though for like Esther and Soren to get through and Squeaks. Just for you it'll be difficult. Sherwin might be able to squeeze through, but his shell isn't that flexible, so he probably has a problem. The others might get through sideways.
I would ask I would give like, hey everybody, get under now. I can barely hold this. I would ask everybody like go
Okay.
through.
I would try.
Okay.
Well, we can't go without you. I'm gonna go up and put my hand on Solomon to cast enlarge on him.
Ooh. Okay. Solomon, you
It
suddenly
should
get
double his
bigger.
lift strength.
Yeah, and this thing suddenly gets much easier to lift. You're also taller, and you're now tall enough that you will have like the room is it's a little bit higher than the other rooms, so you don't need to hunch. You will have to hunch on the other side of it. But that's fine. And this, like the bar you're holding, is now pretty easy to move. You could possibly try to lift another one.
Sweet. Do I roll again?
Yeah, you would have to roll again. You totally get advantage at it because I'm certain people will help you if you're like slipping or anything.
I'd go through and help him from the other side.
Nice.
18.
Yeah, so with that, you managed to get the other bar open enough for everybody to slip through, and at the end, after everyone else has gone through, you will kind of have to do like a some kind of a weird way to
Yeah,
get
I'm
through
huge.
both of them
I'm-
while also being not able to move your hands away because they're like stuck there. So you'll have to kind of crouch through your own hands, I guess.
All
Like
right.
limbo through.
What kind of roll would you like? Would you like a dexterity roll or what?
You can, because it still is a very strength-based thing, because you're still keeping those things up, it would be okay to make it an athletics thing as well.
You get advantage for being enlarged.
But you would get the advantage. You just have to also move now. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
That's
thank
okay.
God.
21
Thank
is
God.
good.
It's a two's not
Yeah.
good. Oh my God. Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Soren. Thank you.
So you just kind
Oh
of
my
awkwardly wiggle through, and get there. And now stand. I'll just put Klaus there right now. Stand on the other side of this, and the
Did we
trap
finally get
needs
out
to
of this
be.
room? We played the whole session
Yeah.
in that room.
You all get to the other side though, and I mean, there's certainly a way
We still
somewhere
got
to open the
skeletons.
portcullis,
Oh no!
but
Oh no!
yeah.
I accidentally just closed out a roll 20. I just closed out a roll 20 on accident.
Oh.
Happened. So are we on the other side?
You are on the other side. Yeah, you can just put everyone like I'll not
Oh,
put
I
Klaus
can't.
too much. Yeah, I'll just put you there. Because I'll just have
I
to
did.
get
I broke it
into
all the
the
way.
lighting settings and get the door out of the way
God,
again.
guys, we made it. We
You
made
did.
it.
You did. Now everybody should be able to get through again.
We
I
got
fixed
the
it.
weapons and
Because the door
everything.
I
is
fixed it.
gone. Yeah, and you did get a shield, an axe, and a breastplate out of this.
Mm-hmm. Good haul.
And they mostly look a little bit like not entirely intact, but usable for sure. And yeah, you'll just have to figure out a way to get out of here, I guess. Which I'll give at least Soren kind of an advantage at maybe remembering where you guys went. Unless you as players just know it anyway, in which case that'll be fine too.
There's no way Solomon knows where the fuck he's going. No fucking way.
The
No way.
biggest concern is the skeletons we left between us and the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's their fucking problem.
Well, I'll just head off first, and if I see him, I'll just give him a good old whack right in the bones.
Yeah, well,
Right
stop.
in the
Okay,
bones.
hold on. Before anybody goes anywhere, we stop running off. Can we just agree on that? Hey,
Stick together,
hey there,
you mean?
What?
Sherwin.
No, where are
Oh,
you
what?
going?
Hey there,
What?
Sherwin.
I thought I was
Hey,
gonna go find the skeletons.
can we just make sure right now? Put a hand in. Everybody, put a hand in. Put a hand in.
I mean, Klaus is definitely gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
Soren
would
immediately does it too because he
camp
never
in
runs
these
off.
situations.
Yeah.
Didn't we agree on the name Dragon Lords?
Oh,
That
well,
is the Lord Daddies.
I don't think we agreed on that.
Yeah, I mean,
You kind of
that
halfway
sounds right.
abandoned the discussion, but yeah, you kind
Yeah,
of
I don't think
did
we ever
like
actually came up.
new Dragon Lords. I think was the last thing you kind of
We did.
yeah.
We'll be called the pet collectors.
We're not changing
Including
names
people.
now. What I'm asking is, if we don't break up as a party, you guys stop running around in this maze.
Oh, I would
It's
never
been
break up with you.
fucking us.
Oh.
Well, then
And I will
consider us
say,
steady.
I really like running. Running is one of my favorites.
Yeah, we all know that, Esther. We also know your second favorite thing is shooting anything that moves. So
Yes.
can we just
Actually,
talk
I
about?
would say shooting
Well,
everything that moves is my favorite thing to do. Running is my second favorite thing to do.
so
Alright.
I got an idea. Everybody, take your hands and put them on my dump truck back here.
Everybody, put your hand on the jump truck.
I, mean,
Alright.
I can't really
Esther
fit.
does it's
Like,
real low.
Just down here.
I can't really
That
reach around
It's
Solomon.
surprisingly warm.
Yeah, it's
feels
a little
nice.
bit,
Warm.
Feels
it's a
nice.
little bit
Feels
narrow,
pretty
but like Klaus is kind of like, trying to, not quite reaching as well.
Solomon's
But
hand is the biggest hand
like,
that it has been in a while.
Oh, I got some big
yep.
old hands. So are we team Dragon Lords or are we team Dump Truck?
Green turkey ramrods.
Well,
I mean,
like Team Dragon dump trucks. I don't think we're ever gonna come up with a name, guys.
Dragon Lord Dump Truck Daddies. Let's go.
Lord, no,
oh,
one,
I'm so
two,
happy
three.
Kyra doesn't have to see this.
Dump Truck Dragon Lords on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dump Truck Dragon Lords.
Our name is even D&D.
Yeah.
Nice.
My hand is
Soren doesn't
So-
say any of
always
that.
on my dump truck.
Klaus is
Soren-
kind of, halfway, like with a big question mark at the end,
Soren,
kind of joining in.
I'm not feeling your commitment here, Soren. Are you on the team or not?
But I don't know if I want to. We're
Took a
gonna
vote.
name
We
yourselves
live in a
after your.
democracy. Is this a
We're gonna name
democracy?
yourself after your wife's dead shell. I don't. That's
What? What? No,
What's
I have
going on?
I have. You're touching my dump truck right now. This is my
Okay.
wife's dump truck, and I hold up my shield. This is my dump truck.
And this is my
Can I ask? Can
Hold
I
up this
ask the
tail.
etymology of dump truck? Where did How did what?
So
Sorry,
most of
don't
my
worry
let me
about it.
get
It doesn't
let me
mean what any of
deliver
them
to you
think it
like
means.
this. Most of my dance representative is based off the basic principles of dump truck.
See, I feel like we're all on the same
I
page
back
here.
it up and I drop
I
it
think
down.
I
You
rolled.
know
I
what?
think I rolled a 20 tonight, and I did a.
You know what, Sherwood? For you, dump truck, Dragon Lords. Let's go.
Yay.
Yes.
Now,
All right.
now I feel like you're part of the team, Soren. I
And
felt
with
you were.
that, I guess we'll start backtracking through the maze.
It's officially almost a
Checking
year
how
in.
well you get
We
through
have a name.
this time. You do have a name, sort of, I guess. That'll be
Every
a
name
very
we come
easy
up with
sell
just
to
says
anybody
BD
in this kind
parentheses
of like.
afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, that's noted. We'll see how you explain that one to anybody you meet ever, but sure.
Oh, guess
Um,
what? I'm the face, so
Yeah.
Sometimes
for it.
we just gotta make it clap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Wow.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta make
Yeah.
a laugh and pop all over.
We got a lot of that, isn't there? A
Yeah.
lot of that, isn't there?
Oh
So after that,
no!
I'm gonna go this.
Yeah. You'll just take the point again, and I guess you'll all just start moving, and we'll see how well you stick together. I mean, Klaus is definitely gonna stay like
Yes,
somewhere in
oh my.
between.
Esther, wait! Keep your hand on my dump
Yeah,
truck.
yeah, you got it. That's the whole point of the dump truck.
You gotta keep the
The point
hand
of a
on the.
scout is for me not to be with everyone else.
But we've already
No,
scouted.
no,
We
no.
know what's here. We're trying to find a way out. We need to stick together.
I
That's
will
right.
say that he would have told you the last time that magical creatures appeared in between us. So I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
That's because
Yeah.
you were too far. You weren't touching my dump truck.
Agree with that.
They can't fit in between you, me, and my dump truck.
It's a magical dump truck.
Esther,
All right.
Oh,
where'd you
wow.
Can you
go?
end this game before Esther
Yeah,
goes?
yeah.
Are you allowed
Honestly,
to
I'm
do
going
that?
like 4 spaces ahead, guys. You guys are freaking out for fucking
Oh,
nothing. That's ridiculous.
Well, they will be
Like, it
freaking
is
out anyway.
I am a dick lips. I don't like this.
I'm
So all
legitimately
you'll
going around a corner, and you guys are like, "Don't go that far." I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
go
yeah.
anywhere without leaving space for you guys to
We
go
have
behind me.
PTSD.
Yeah, they do. They totally
And
do.
I mean, oh man. All right. Well,
I'm
you guys, I'll just remove my character off and just say I'm with you then. How about that?
So yeah, you can totally just, try to
um
stick together as best as you can and figure out the way.
Audie, this is exactly what marriage is like. You know,
That's
you
why
just
I'm not
can't
married.
just
That's why I'm single as fuck, and I will stay that way forever. I cannot stand it. It's ridiculous.
girlfriend's
Legitimately
just like,
move
no,
like one space.
where'd
Guys,
you
fuck,
go?
stop that. That's gonna ruin everything. I'm like, are you
Yeah.
serious? I'm literally like, you hear my footsteps still. Like,
Yeah. If you're not trying to sneak, they will hear your footsteps. That's kind of fair.
are we are are we gonna wrap it up tonight, or
I
are we
think
going through?
we you can it depends a little bit. You could try to make it through. Um there's some skeletons that you left behind turned.
100%. That only lasts for like a minute though.
Yeah, so they probably aren't turned anymore.
Oh no, not at all.
So I think that you will
We will.
not get through in one,
Yeah,
in one breath,
we
so to
will
speak.
100% run into them again.
Yeah.
We went
So
right through that
because of
room.
that, I would
everything.
say that we can, if you want to, we could get up to those and then see how that goes from there next time. Or we just wrap it up right here and you'll figure out where those skeletons were next time.
I'm down to try to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's try to find the skeletons. I mean,
Yeah,
that's fair.
we can
That
get out
didn't
of
take
here.
you long from the skeletons last time to get here.
Let's get out of this
Hold on.
maze.
What's are we doing this, guys?
I was just gonna whack them.
Are
Oh,
you gonna,
shit, alright.
Can't you do that thing where you made him run away again?
Oh well, I mean, I suppose I could, but if one of those other things comes back again, I'd like to try to do it on them instead.
Boy, also,
On the big guys.
I could too.
Well, maybe we just get these skeletons to back away, and then we just get out of here as fast as possible.
All right. Well, which way we going? Cause I don't know where to go. Oh,
That's
but
not the right way. Sherwin.
don't split up.
Oh, I had my hand on a
That was
shell.
just kind of.
Hand on the shell.
I know exactly how to get back out of here. I have the map memorized.
All right.
Come on, Esther.
Oh, I'm coming. Not going in front no more. Yelled at for that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I think Sherwin probably kind of has an idea too, though.
I don't.
Oh, here's the skeleton.
Well,
Here.
there you go.
I think we're at the door here, guys.
You are at the door. So that would be a good time to just take that one next time. Um, we'll see how that
We
goes.
are kindergartners.
I guess we might just start with initiative next time, though.
That's fair.
That makes
Just
sense.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Congratulations on getting a lot of stuff out of this tomb.
Archie Rock.
And let's
Mystery item.
see.
You are the best, Archie.
Awesome.
You're just the best players, so there's that. And looking forward to next
Stop
time.
it. Stop it.
No, it's such a fun group, and I mean you're doing well. You had a little bit of a thing today, but you know, nobody actually died, so
I mean,
Ye-
if
Classically.
I was Soren and got hit with that, what
Yeah.
Soren? What's your
Yeah.
How much HP do you got? Like, what's your max?
26. 26.
yeah, he would
Oh.
have been dead.
No, he wouldn't have been dead.
Would
It
he?
would have been close.
Well, no, he
It'd have
would
been
have been
very
very
close.
close. Wouldn't he have
41?
Yeah, I got hit with
41 damage?
41.
So
41
11
was
more.
what he got hit with. Yeah. So one more
Yeah.
would have been it. Yep.
Brutal.
That would have
Yeah.
been very close.
Yeah, 11 more would have one shot me 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have
52.
been out anyway, so yeah, he can definitely take any one of you down in like one attack if he hits with a net 20.
Brutal.
Which
Oh,
I
yeah, but he didn't.
couldn't
So
guarantee
He-
to actually get a
he
net 20, so
didn't.
you know.
He
it hurt.
didn't.
I mean, legitimately, the first hit that you'd had wasn't that 20.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
It
crazy.
was
Yeah.
absolutely brutal.
And
For
he
everybody
did
out
not
there
hit Solomon
watching out
with his
on
axe. That is good.
out on
'cause
Twitch
that axe
land,
also hurts.
on YouTube later,
There was 2 misses
whatever,
on that.
wherever
which
you're
were
checking it
pretty
out,
low rolls,
we
I'm pretty
appreciate
sure,
you.
but
Yeah.
that saved me big time.
Thank
Mhm.
Big
you.
time. It was a
So
14 and a 16, which
Y'all the best.
thank
Yeah.
I'm
God.
gonna get some more
yeah,
water.
exactly.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
dudes.
So yeah, now it's just gonna be some skeletons, which should be much easier to handle. So
Thanks for
let's see
tuning
how
in
this
tonight,
goes.
guys.
Thank you very much. This was a lot of fun. And
Always.
looking forward to next
I
Wednesday.
just
Tuesday your time.
hydrated. I just hydrated. I'll do it again though.
Yeah,
Right.
very fun.
You the
Yeah,
best,
thank you.
Archie.